Golly. This is gonna be a much shorter stream. All right. Okay. Waiting for chat to pull up. All right, chat. Um, if you guys are gonna be here, what should we discuss first? This one's gonna be a short stream. Because I'm tired. But yes, I did know the episode count. Like literally before the announcement from Sugoi Light. So yeah, I'm not hiding that. But yeah. All right. No eyes ever. Yeah, we're gonna do a short stream today just to finish the manga of year two, second stage. But surprise, surprise! I did know the episode count. Hence why I created the video that early because Sugoi Light gave me the information about the episode count of Clash of Duels season four. And yeah, what do you guys think about that? Yeah. Watch the stream last for maximum it's gonna be just 2 hours because I'm sleep deprived as fuck. But yeah, all right. What do you guys think of that episode count? Because I knew it beforehand. So going like told me about it. Better than 13, I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah, having to adapt 5 volumes worth of content is just too much. But like, it's better than the previous seasons. Just saw it. 16 episodes seemed better for sure. Just a bit worried about the inconsistency. Ah, so you've seen the screenshots. Yeah, he mentioned. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait. I can't show you the full DM because NDA. All right. I'm not gonna say it. All right. I'm not gonna tell you guys every little detail that we talked about. But yeah. All right. Okay. This one. All right. Yeah. So yeah, he did mention that it is a better pacing. All right, better pacing than the previous season. Uh, but the animation quality is not up to standard, which means it's not, like the super high quality like free rent, solo leveling, or whatever. But obviously, that's not the point for Flash and Delete, so I guess I'll take it. And he didn't even, he didn't mention that, if it's gonna be as worse as season 2 or 3. He didn't mention that. He's just saying the animation quality in general. So as we all know, Flash and Delete season 1, 2, and 3 are just, mid compared to other anime out there. All right, because obviously Flash and Delete doesn't need to have that much animation. How does he know? He's seen it already. Uh, I can't say. I can't say. I can't say. But I'm gonna tell you something. He does have a source. He has a source, and that's why he can leak it because his source says that he can post that. But yeah, whenever he can post it based on his source. So yeah, and based on his source, he mentioned that he needs to post the Clash of the Elite season 4 episode count by today. But during the time that I posted it on my community post, he mentioned that it's going to be released in 4 hours. But then he changed his mind, saying it's going to be 2 hours from now. So hence why he told me that it's 16 episodes. So I made a video literally right after, just so that I can, you know, I can upload it as fast as possible. I am late for like an hour, but I was just, technically I wasn't because I was like only 30 minutes late uploading that video. But obviously had to copyright check and yeah, monetize whatever. But yeah, how did bro manage to see it before Japanese fans? I'm pretty sure his source is from Japanese. All right, I think that's a given. So Going Light has a source in Japan. I'm pretty sure that's the case because bro has been leaking many anime informations that are way ahead. All right, that are way ahead. He leaked Yawn of the Dawn, which, and then a few a day later, the official announcement came in. So yeah, and then there are other anime that he mentioned that are, you know that have an announcement, but then 5 months later, 6 months later, it's officially announced. So yeah, he is way ahead of the leaks. But yeah, anyway, we could have asked for his opinion on it. I mean, I feel like it's not him. It's not him having, seen the episodes. I think his source is the one saying that. So he probably doesn't know the entirety of it, but based on his source, that's what the source said. So he's just basing it on the source. So anyway, he did mention that people might have different opinion about it. That's why he's being transparent about it. So yeah, he's not clearly stating that he's seen it. It's his source saying that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I took the courage to actually, uh, ask Sugoi Light about it, and yeah, and funny enough, he complied. He gave me the episode count way ahead of you guys. So yeah, men are brave. But yeah, that is what happened. And yeah, I asked him about it like hours ago, like, and then 2 hours later, or 3 hours later, he gave it to me. He gave me the episode count, and that's why he told me I can make the video now. So yeah, before he announced it, uh, 2 hours before the announcement, I was already making the video. I was already editing the video. YouTuber privilege. But yeah, that is essentially what happened, and I'm glad that Sugoi like actually told me about it because I was kind of mad as hell right now. Nah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. We just know the episode count. That's pretty much it. How did he get to know the anime has inconsistency based on his source? But I mean, he mentioned that I mean, it's up to us. We have different opinions about it, so yeah, we're gonna have different opinions about the animation quality and the art style. I mean, since she has already mentioned it in his video that the arts are sometimes inconsistent in the trailer, so we're definitely gonna see that in season four. It's not. It's gonna be a given. All right, it's never gonna go away. I mean, season one. I don't know if you've noticed, but season one has that inconsistency as well. So yeah, you guys have just overlooked it. So it's normal. It's normal for Quantum Daily, but it wasn't normal for season two because what the fuck was that schedule anyway? Yeah, I'm sure his source already has the whole season in check. Yeah, I mean, where is it? Yeah, he said, yeah, there you go. See, he has announced before Clash of Duty season four. He announced Doro Hedoro, season two of Doro Hedoro is listed with a total of 11 episodes, and all episodes have completed production. So, his source told him that. So, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, the anime has to compromise for a Clash of Duty season four. I feel like that's always going to be the case. Because I feel like the fans of the series came to Clash of Duty to expect some action, some animation, but what they didn't know is that Clash of Duty is like more on the mind games and monologue heavy, dialogue heavy scenes. Bro Studio members are leaking it to someone. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know how they get the leaks, but hey, it's their job. But yeah, anyway, I'm just happy. I'm just happy that it has 16 episodes, and I'm glad that Sugoi have shared it with me. But yeah, he was actually he's glad that I am someone who is dedicated about this series. That's why he was willing to share it with me. So yeah, I mean, as a fan, as a sincere fan and dedicated fan myself, I have to know. And I was keeping my mouth shut for like 2 hours to you guys. Originally, it was 4 hours, but then he was like, "Yeah, you know what, 2 hours." Yeah, we've already seen some inconsistency in the trailer, like goes in the end. Yeah, yeah, we've seen it. So I'm pretty sure that those are the inconsistencies, like those type of things. So it's gonna be normal, but at this point, we can just accept that. It's way better than the horrendous season two and some season three outsourced episodes. We can guarantee that season four has like you know better production schedule, and it's not gonna be mostly outsourced episodes. I feel like it's gonna be mostly lurch. Like there's probably never gonna be an outsourced episode if they have a healthy production schedule. But yeah, all lurch needs is enough manpower, but I don't feel like they have that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm just glad that Clash of Duty season four has 16 episodes. So they had 18 months. It really depends. We don't really know. You know. We don't know if they've already started while season three was airing at the time, because why were they so prepared to announce season four back then? And then they've already announced the trailer of season four in Anime Japan, and those were all of those scenes that were shown in Anime Japan were just, some of them were pre-animated, but some of them were actually almost finished. All of those animations and shots and art were almost finished. They just needed some finishing touch for the final product, but we don't know. We don't know what their schedule is. So yeah, but seeing that they can, or they would. I mean, one second. They were showing footages for the season four already back in the day in Anime Japan 2025. We knew that they've already started pre-production way too early because they already had productions that were shown already there. It's like because the animation was good. Sorry if you just mentioned because did this Sugoi like I actually see the episode itself. Uh no, I don't think he did. He's just basing the what the source said to him because he has a source, hence why he can actually share it. But it's not fully his opinion, you know. But his source is always correct. But the animation inconsistency that he mentioned is, uh, it will differ and it is subject to change. And at the same time, it's probably just a minor nitpick, from fans, because the animation consistency is a bit concerning. Um, but yeah, I think it is. I mentioned it already, but it is pretty normal for Clash of the Elite, and we all know Clash of the Elite's animation is supposed to be, not much because it's a dialogue monologue heavy anime. It's not something like solo leveling, free ren. But yeah, the one thing I was taking like 16 episodes is maybe less episodes means more time for each meaningless inconsistency. Mm. But yeah, we don't know. All we know is that uh, you know the inconsistencies were already present in the trailer. So I guess those inconsistencies are the ones Sugoi Light was talking about. So we have to expect some inconsistencies with season four, like that kind of inconsistency. But yeah, I think it's a given that it's gonna be like that. It's always gonna be like that with Flash and Elite. It's been shown in season one. Although season one had like the healthiest production, it still had some inconsistencies. We just failed to look at it because we were just amazed by just how good it is compared to season two and three. But yeah, season one had some inconsistencies. But yeah, it's not as bad or it's not as worse as season two though, and three. Well, season three has had lesser inconsistency, but season two had like the worst ever. Yeah. So I think that's what Sugoila is talking about. And plus, like I said, the Clash of the Elite season four, it is heavy action, but like in the later half. So what they've probably seen, or what the source of Sugoila has seen, is only probably the first four episodes. But who knows? But yeah. But because given they did season three okay-ish in 6 months, I do expect a bit of a step up. I mean, if you take a look at their time frame, season three and season four, they had some same staff members, so yeah, they're like they're already working. They were already working at season three, and then they had to work with season four already. Like it's pretty bad, you know, schedule wise. That's pretty bad. So they also needed rest at that point. But yeah, it doesn't quite add up since a healthy production should prevent these kind of things. This means either a bad staff or there's some other reason. You guys do remember, right? That this director Noriyuki Nomata has another series that he's directing in the spring 2026 lineup. So yeah, I think it's a comedy anime, but yeah. Anyway, that is what happened. Okay. All right. Time. Yeah. Okay. Are we now? I see season four as. Wait, I see season four is not bad. Maybe not great, but all right at least. Right. It's not even known compared to Flash and TV. Yeah. But yeah. I know. Yeah. Visually, it looks better. I know Clash of the Elite season four. Like the later half. I feel like all of their, you know, A team are gonna be involved. All of the A team of Studio Lurch and probably from other studios are gonna be involved at the later half of Clash of Beauty because they need that manpower. Lurch had good connection. Lurch has good connections, remember? But yeah. So yeah, focus on Clash of Beauty. Uh, yeah, I mean he is the only director in Clash of Beauty season four. So this is supposed to be his main focus compared to the other one because there are two directors, one series director and him as a director. But yeah. Oh, I see. G. I remember that one guy in your video mentioning that how that's a really red flag. Then bro talked about some tuning. Oh, that one. Yeah. They're just gonna make manpower. That's it. Can take manpower from this parent company. Be goody. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring their A team at the later half of Clash of Elite season four because I feel like you know some staff in like the first half of season four are obviously gonna be there. It's a pilot episodes, first four episodes. They're gonna bring the main staff obviously and some manpower, but then probably we'll dip down in like the later episodes and then we'll focus again on the island arc. So yeah. Anyway, hi Seichi. Have you seen my video? I talked to Sagoi late, and bro gave me the episode count. I mean, they have Studio Avery. Yeah, Martin, go join Twitch because that's where we talk, and you can see me reading the manga. Yeah, it's all you. Yeah, yeah. I was actually surprised that Sugoi like gave me the episode count right ahead. I was like, whoa, crazy. I just told him that I'm a content creator for Clash and Elite mostly. I am an anime reactor, but I'm mostly for Clash and Elite. And then he liked that I said that because he was like, uh, you know, he's glad that I'm a dedicated fan of the series, hence why he shared it with me. So yeah, I mean, yeah, that's why he was like, you're gonna be the first anituber that covers the episode count of Flash and Elite. But set things up on YouTube just like you do on here. That'll attract more attention. I mean, I have the alert. I have the alert on the YouTube stream. Yeah. Okay. One comment on my video mentioned that the pacing is most likely going to be just as bad, to be honest. Yes, it's more episodes, but the year two novels are much longer than the year one novels. Let's hope Lurch surprises us. All right. How you stream? Uh, no, I cannot do that because it's gonna get copyrighted. Like the song I'm playing right now is copyrighted, and the manga that we're gonna read later is copyrighted. So I cannot share the screen. All right, I can't double stream, multi stream because of that. So yeah, it's different for Wuthering Waves because that's gaming. But yeah. And one comment said Volume 1 is 4 episodes, Volume 2 is 3 episodes, Volume 3 and 4 have 7 episodes, so Volume 3 is 3 episodes, Volume 4 is 4 episodes. Interesting. 4.52 episodes. Interesting. All right. Um, I feel like Volume 4 should only take 3 episodes because it's not as long as Volume 3. Volume 3 is much longer than Volume 4. I because Volume 4 is just way more action. Like it's just everything goes down here. Type. Volume 3 is more of an establishment. So I feel like they're gonna cut it half and half, or 3.5 episodes each. But yeah. 4.5 is vast or just short. Action takes less time in anime. Exactly. That's why I think Volume 4 is gonna be in 3 episodes. Volume 3 is gonna be 4 episodes if they do that. Okay. Volume 2 will be 2 episodes. I doubt it. There are many things that needs to be established in Volume 2. They showed it in the trailer. They showed even the one of the most unimportant scenes of all time. That is the Class 2C taking Hayano Koji as a hostage. Letting him or asking him to join the group. That's so unimportant, and yet they added that scene. So I feel like it's Volume 2 is gonna have 3 episodes. But yeah, yeah, at least three is needed. So I feel like every volume is gonna have 3 episodes. Volume 1 is the only volume that has 4 episodes adapted. I think it's because they needed that for good establishment for the entire season. They needed Volume 1 to have at least the maximum effort, the most episode adaptation. But yeah, I feel like that's their choice. That's what they wanting to do. Okay. Because episode 4 will have to create a tense situation, so it will take time for understanding. Yeah. That's why Volume 1 is a good end for the first 4 episodes. I'm hoping that the extra episodes overall means just the slightest bit more MC character depth and side character. There's enough since before we have like zero. Yeah. I mean, they gave pretty much, uh, a certain scene of Matsushita, which is like great. You know, it's not that important, but hey, it's good for Matsushita. But yeah, wait. I hate oh, there's a comment here. I hate being negative, but I don't think 16 episodes gonna cut it. I had a look at the page count of the volumes covered in season 2 and season 3, since they did 5 volumes for those as well, and they go from around 200 to 300 big. No, for year 2, Kadokawa did the bare minimum by giving it 16 episodes at this point. One like they did Volume 8 by giving it only 2 episodes, which is fine since season 3 ended up being great. Or I don't know, maybe if we get a 40-minute long last episode, 4.5, then it could sort of help give the other volumes more runtime. I haven't read the manga yet. People are talking, chat is talking about, the episode count that was announced by Sugoi Light, and I knew the episode count ahead. But yeah, okay. Mm, this person that was being negative, uh, where's that? Kadokawa at it again. Pray for Lurch. Okay. Uh, Volume 3 manga is not there. What do you mean? Like the second stage? Volume 3 manga? But okay. Uh, it's not really a bare minimum because if you take a look at the year one books, of course, volume 8 and volume 9 were like still pretty short or medium compared to, like, let's say volume 7 and 7.5 of year one. They are only like 200 plus pages, right? But they adapted those into three episodes, volume 7 to three episodes, and volume 7.5 into one episode. But what these fans don't realize is that the later volumes of year one are like almost the same length as year two volumes. So season three adapting those volumes in like the same range as season two is ridiculous and it's brutal. You know, condensing those volumes into a certain amount of episodes is brutal of an adaptation. But yeah, many people fail to realize that because 11.5 was like also one of the longest volumes of Flash and DD, only adapted into two episodes. And then volume 10 had like the best adaptation because they adapted that into like 3.25 episodes. And then volume 11 was also pretty long. They only adapted that into 2.75 episodes. So yeah, having three episodes for these volumes is like fine. You know, it's fine because now they can't cram five books into 13 episodes. They at least have given us three more episodes. But yeah. Mhm. This news has like mixed reaction. Many people were actually happy about this news. If you guys take a look at the social media, many people are actually happy about this news. Even I'm happy about it. But like I said, you can't please everybody. But it is what it is. Even Sugoi like mentioned it. Like you can't please everyone. Season one was good because it adapted only three volumes. Yep, and because it was supposed to be a standalone project. Yeah, with no plans to continue, but they needed to deliver a satisfactory product that would serve as an ad for the sort of yeah. Yeah, I'm not upset with 16. Like I told you guys this in the previous streams. I am like at the very least give it 16 episodes and I'm good. I'm good with it, right? But what people fail to realize is that season one adapted three volumes, right? But wait, what they don't know is that volume one of season one adapted only up to three episodes, rearranging the timeline as well. Volume two was adapted into three episodes as well. Volume 4.5 was adapted into one episode, so technically there's four volumes in season one. And then season one episodes 8 to 12, five episodes was adapted from volume 3. But there are some scenes there from volume 4, which is what? But season 1 adapted 1 4.5 necessary. Yeah, I mentioned it. But yeah. Uh, there you go. I think okay, so Sugoi Light mentioned or told me that his source said that he should post the episode count right now, hence why he posted it uh, you know, at midnight here in the Philippines. And yeah, I think it's because Classroom of the Elite season 4 or the production committee is gonna announce it soon officially, the episode count, hence why Sugoi like needed to leak it. So yeah, before the official announcement. So yeah. Anyway, That's that. Okay, many people in the comment section. Uh, Good that it's more than 12 or 13 than the previous seasons. But it's gonna have the same pacing problem since year two volumes are over 100 pages longer than the year ones. So it's likely to be about the same. At least the art style looks better. All right, enough, enough. Season three had like that same problem. Season four is facing right now. So yeah, season three at least needed the same treatment as season four because the volumes of season three adapted were like extremely long, like same length as year two volumes right now, more than 400 pages. People just forgot about it. But hey, as someone who collected the light novels, I know the pages. But yeah, okay. So I feel like it's fine. It's a total episode. The total episode count is fine. You know, it's not the best. Definitely not the worst. All right, and definitely. Did Sugoi said anything else? You mentioned the animation quality is not up to standard. I mean, you also mentioned it already, Sinchi, that the art style inconsistency is present in the trailer, which I do find it as well. So I feel like that's also going to be a problem in the anime, but not as worse as season two. So, yeah, I mean that's expected. Yeah, yeah, it is expected, but yeah. So I don't know why some fans are like still upset about that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that fight scenes. No, 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 no. The fight scenes are definitely not in the leaks yet. But yeah, season three was great, but it was a shame Kanakawa gave it only 13. Yeah, which is volume 8. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier that the season three books were like much longer than season two books. People have forgotten it. They're like just considering the amount of pages of year two. But what they don't realize is that year one, season three had the same problem, you know, and yet they made it work somehow, especially for the anime viewers. But yeah, only cramming it into 13 episodes, by the way. Which, by the way, right now 16 episodes is much better. You know, it's not the best, but it's much better than what we got with 13 episode count. But yeah. Anyway, that is what Sugoi Light mentioned. He did mention that people may have different opinions about it, the animation quality and its art style, because it was present in the trailer, so that's a given. Yeah. Alright. All right. This comment said that I think nobody thought it was going to be 20 plus episodes, but finally more than 13. Literally, many people have thought that it's like 20 plus episodes. That's copious. But yeah, I want the fight scenes to be good at least, and if it is good, other some inconsistencies can be ignored. Yeah, pretty normal. The inconsistencies are gonna be normal, especially for Lurch. You know, it is normal for Clash of the Elite standards. And at the same time, the fight scenes, if Takehiko Matsumoto is still the action director storyboarder for the fight scenes, oh, peak. Peak. Sinchi mentioned it already in this video, but oh, peak. Peak. We're gonna experience peak if Takehiko Matsumoto is is still the action director and storyboarder. Yeah. And it's 16 episodes, so that's 4 more episodes. So yeah, eh, yeah, it is saved. The action scenes are saved if Takahiko Matsumoto is still there. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure he will. I hope. I hope. Cope. Come on. All right. Um, I was also surprised about the Agents of the Four Seasons anime, that it is 14 episodes. So that's why they were going to air it at March 28th. They can get him absolutely. It depends if he's busy or not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. Staff team and key animators are important. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Sinchi's going to cover that. Are you going to cover it, Sinchi? Yeah. Um, okay. I'm looking now. Yeah. When the anime airs, I'll make 1 to 2 more quote vids. Nice. Nice. I hope you still inform the viewers about the animators involved, the staff involved. So yeah, because I like those videos of UCG. But yeah, okay. Let's see. What are some of the fans' reaction of Flash and Daily Season 4 having 16 episodes? This season of Flash and Daily might actually be the best one yet. Hmm. Nice, positive. Show screen. Alright. Alright. Season is good. Actually, it might actually be the best one yet. Tension, mind games, the pacing. Yeah, this is different. Did you see Slimy trailer? Yeah, I did. But I haven't seen the anime. I just looked at the trailer. Anyway, uh, 4 episodes per volume and 4.5 butcher. No, 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 no. We won't accept this. They cook. They keep cooking my heart, man. That's definitely more content. Not to mention, again, 4 episodes off rip. They got a new director for season 4 flying. Oh, really? Oh, shit. Interesting. My hopes are already low. Oh, wow. It's so peak. One Piece. Thank God. Absolute W. Yeah, see? Yeah, his track record is pretty good, so we'll see. Ooh, nice. No more meeting. No more meeting. But yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. I'm glad that most of the reactions from this quote tweet is pretty positive. I mean, it depends on the content. True. Just like Clash of the Elite. Actual episode count is 12. No, it's 16. There's an extended premiere, but listed as for 4 episodes. Yeah, 4 separate episodes. Finally, not skipping over any details from light novels. They're definitely skipping. Let's be real. They're definitely skipping, but like not, a lot compared to before. Season 4 already feels different. If they stick the landing, it's over for the previous seasons. If we, what? Let's just restart the series? Oh, heck no. Hope Susan gets more screen time. She barely had any in the second season. Now, don't worry. Susan will definitely get more screen time. The Koji pick was good. This one? Mm. I love it when the information in front of you people still said, so it's 12. True. They're still on that fucking mindset. Oh, it's 12 episodes. Anyway, I wish they don't adapt YouTube 1.4.5. Yeah, they're definitely adapting that. Sad to say. And then just end with one, YouTube 1.4, and it can be a somewhat decent adaptation at last. But they're going to butcher 4.5 in 1 or 2 episodes like they do with these point volumes. Uh, with these point volumes, then uh, glad that there'd be a little butchering this time as compared to the former seasons. But I'm not. What? What? I'm just not a fan of this new art style. What do you mean not light novel accurate? Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. You have eyes. You can see. Anyway. Um, yep, people should have been able to figure this out already once it was already announced that the first 4 episodes it aired April 1st. Then let him draw the characters for this. I've been watching as one's. Oh, really? Right now, Michelangelo's reaction where he saw inconsistency in the drawing of episode 1, season 1. I told you! I fucking told you! Season 1 had inconsistencies. People overlooked it. I told you! I told you guys. Even Shinji said so. Bro is way more of an expert than me. I told you guys. I fucking told you. Season 1 had inconsistencies. Many people just, overlooked it. I even saw some in like episode 9 or episode 10 of season 1. But yeah, there are some inconsistencies. People just fail to recognize it because, ooh, much higher quality. And like level accurate equals year 3 art. That's some people's mentality. Yeah, that was overlooked. Yeah, it is overlooked. People just fail to recognize that, or people just failed to realize that season 1 had inconsistencies. Also, just rewatch season 1. There are some bad shots in season 1. Yeah, just rewatch it because I've rewatched that shit multiple times now. I've rewatched season 1 multiple times, and I was like, oh, I see. Obviously, on your upon your first watch, you're hooked, right? Like you're not gonna notice these kinds of things, and especially for anime viewers, they're not heavily criticizing the anime, right? So these inconsistencies in season 4 are definitely gonna be overlooked. So it's completely fine. It's normal for anime, guys. So yeah, yeah. First time it's unnoticeable since it's not as rushed. You don't even realize it animation wise. Yeah, people just fail to realize it. I mean, I watched season 1 and I didn't know much about animation. Same, same. So yeah, anime viewers, anime watchers are definitely not gonna know. I rewatched all 3 seasons in sub and dub. Oh, by the way, guys, do you guys want my mom to watch Clash with TV? If so, sub or dub? Because I feel like she wants the dub. Yes, sub or dub. But I feel like she's gonna choose dub. Episode 7. Yeah, yeah, dub version maybe. Yeah, she wants the dub, obviously. Because you don't need to look at the subtitles just sometimes. But yeah, we watched Oshinoku in sub because yeah. Did we said anything about production time? No, he didn't say anything about that. But yeah, I mean, I told him that if he does have more information about Clash of the Elite, then he can tell me if he wants or if he's willing. But yeah, how good is the dub for Clash of the Elite? Average. Some people actually didn't like it, or most people actually. But yeah, it was good. I mean, on the reactions that I've seen, many people didn't like the dub. I thought it was fine. I thought it was fine though. But I think overall it's average. Earlier, I saw some Redditors hate on it. Ah, yes, Reddit. Finally, the most toxic platform ever to exist. Yes, good or bad, I won't even watch a second of it. Bro just doesn't like to watch dub. Okay. Okay. Right. Let me see into this one. Unlike year one, each volume of year two is close to 500 pages, which is about 150 pages more than those of year one, except last volumes. Yeah, see? Except last volumes, exactly. People fail to realize that. So, yes, season three had like the most rushed pacing of all time, but yet it still delivered. The pacing is still terrible, and they're going to rush things again to fit one volume of 500 pages into three episodes, four if they decide to drop 4.5. I doubt that they're going to drop 4.5 because that is the aftermath. We'll see. Let's see how Studio Lurch cooks with this one. Because how would they? How would they not fit? How will they not fit 4.5? Because it's pretty much important for season five, the next arc, which is the second semester. So obviously they're gonna have to cram in 4.5. First time in Classroom Daily anime history, we're getting 16 episodes, close to 24 episodes. No, happy that these volumes will receive a more decent adaptation, but sadly, it's hopelessly late. What do you mean it's hopelessly late? The damage to the adaptation is already done and has already lost a lot of details that make Yamakoji a decent character and not just a robot. Uh, I mean, visual storytelling wise, I think the anime did a pretty good job making Yamakoji emotionless. You know, even studio must be celebrating getting 16 episodes from the production committee. They're like, oh yes, we can at least add some more details. Yes. uh, yes. Spoiler alert, I asked something from Sugoi Light again. I'm not telling. All right. All right. Should we read the manga now? We're done with the season 4 episode count talk? Mhm. Tell us now. Five people will get to know. No one else will know. uh, uh, hint. What since she asked me earlier? That's the hint. That's the one that I asked about Fashion TV. What Sinchi asked me earlier is what I asked of Sugoi Light. 5 out of 8 billion people, by the way. it it's not, it's not really something that's like important for the anime overall. Like if you're just there to watch the anime, it's not really important. But if you want to know about inside the production, then yes, that's what I asked. Okay, I want to know. I need to know. Yeah, and I feel like Sinchi wants to know as well. So yeah, I mean, a lot of us do, right? But yeah, that's what I asked. I'll wait for his reply. Uh, yes, the schedule. I asked about it. Like if it's better, that's what I asked. The production timeline. Yeah. I mean, people in the chat can also ask him. The important thing is just to keep it a secret. Yeah. That's why I didn't really, spoil the fun of the episode count earlier. When I'm like hours early. Yeah. I don't think they started when season three ended. Yeah, highly doubt it. Because it's like it's still airing. But yeah. Because there are some same stuff from seasons from the previous seasons of Code, but yeah, all right. Damn, I've been seeing a lot of drama about the author translating his own work in English. Yeah. Hmm. All right, time to read the manga, shall we? Uh, Year three volume four is coming too. Yeah, Island Exam, pretty interesting. Yeah. We're gonna get the island exam volume of year three, and then we're gonna experience the island exam of year two in anime format. Interesting. I like a new format for a light novel. They drop illustrations ahead of time, teasing it officially. Yeah. Do you read fan translations? Yes, I do, but not so much anymore because I am not caught up with the light novel. I'm not pretentious. I'm not other readers out there that says they are readers of the light novel, but are pretentious and just, you know, watching content creators' summaries and pretend to be a reader. Anyway, so volume 9 of year 2 as of now. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna, after I catch up with the manga of year 2, I'm now going to go and read volume 5, and we listen to the audiobook along with the PDF file on the screen so that we can also read while the audiobook has like a voice so that we can follow along. All right, that is the plan. All right, Ichi knows it this time. Not a fan service. I mean, technically a fan service because of her big badonkas, but yeah, Super is gonna love this. Oh, hayo. It's early in the morning, but let's do our best. Gambarine. Gambarimashou. Of course they do. Why do they say PDF file when the app is already filed? Oh yeah, I mean it's like saying what do you call this? What's the other one? Uh, because it's like pretty normal for like other people to say that like they're repeating the acronym. So yeah, they are only official translations from year one, sadly. Oh, Ichino's confession will also be there in the anime, I think. Yeah, it is. Oh, there you go. Yeah, ATM machine. Yeah, that one. ATM machine. Like double machine. But yeah. All right, let's read because this is gonna be a short stream. Because, like I said, I am tired. uh, I just had to release the video, you know, for you guys to be informed and also to read the manga because I want to finish the manga so that I can read the light novel again. Right? To celebrate you guys making up, why don't we meet up at Keyaki Mall after Miyachi's done with club activities? First release. I just left the dorm. Hup. Don't be late. I'm so sweaty, might smell a little. Ugh, it's 6:30 because I got here too early. I had a Kochi-kun. Ah. Well, hello there, Ichinose. Super is best girl. And Kanzaki. Ah, yeah. This guy. Anyway, are you waiting for someone? I'm having dinner with friends. What about you? Dinner with friends? Same here, right? Ne, Kanzaki-kun. Um, Friends. Same. Uh, by the way, I saw your results on the math test. Good job, Ayano-koji-kun. Oh, God. I couldn't even understand some of the questions. Ayano-koji. Oh, God. Oh, boy. From what I gathered from last year's OAA, you shouldn't have been able to score perfectly, should you? It's a long story. After discussion with my class, I came to the decision to hide my abilities in math. In math. All right, that's how we're gonna hide it. All right. Normally, they would be satisfied with that explanation, but I have a feeling that Kanzaki won't make it that easy this time. Kept it in secret until now. Huh. You are a more troublesome opponent than I thought. Oh God. Kanzaki-kun saying stuff like that is a bit mean. Every class has its own strategies. It's only natural they got theirs too. True, at least they are not using underhanded ploys like Ryuen. He's hiding himself from everyone, not only maths. But there are some things that doesn't sit right with me. As you said, Ichigo said, it's not an easy task to solve. Questions of that high level of difficulty. He said he was following instructions. Ayano Kojikun is not our enemy. See? See this? This Ichinose right here? It's showing. It is showing a tiny bit of her yandere side. uh, Ichinose. The alliance has been dissolved. Second year class D is our enemy. So obsession. Even then, there is no need for pointless fighting. In this situation, if you ask me, which is the correct way of thinking for Ichinose's class, then I would probably say it's Kanzaki's, who is wary of the unexpected movements of other classes. This is the Ichinose I need in season 4. Oh God. We are not openly fighting, but we have to know the power of our opponents accurately. Ayana Koji-kun has kept it secret that he's good at math. That was, that's what was, wait, that's what was hidden from us. I think it's true. Dewa, is that all? Only math? That can't be right. What other things are you hiding? Oh shit. Were you also hiding that speed you showed off at last year's sports festival after your friends asked you nicely? Oh man, it's sad that Kanzaki has like the potential, but like after reading some summaries and leaks before, I was like, oh, oh, why? Here we go again. For us, Class B, no. Class C, someone hiding his true capabilities is the worst thing that can happen. Even so, Kanzaki-kun, tests have a score limit. No matter how good you are, the most you can score is 100 points, and the best grade you can get is A plus. Even if you get a perfect score, the difference between you and Sakenagi-san, who came in who came in second, shouldn't be that big. Well, it definitely is big. 9 points? Heck no, that's big. In fact, the difference between the Yanakoji and Sakenagi-san is only 9 points. Oh, wait, only 9 points. That's big. Kanzaki turned out to be from a big family, though. I always underestimated him. What do you mean that's only 9 points? Those 9 points are like the hardest, most difficult questions in math. And yet, bro scored perfectly. Only. I get it if she said only 9 points that are like at the same level of difficulty, but like we know the difficulty rises up for each question. Nah, man, Ichinose, your logic doesn't make sense in this one. Even if all the subjects look the same, it's still only 4 to 5 points. It doesn't pose a big risk. Class E still ahead in overall score. Oh, she's clenching. Mm. The scores Ayana Kojikun achieves by getting serious should still be covered by the sum of our whole class. That may be true for the written tests, but enough, Kanzaki-kun. Let's stop here. Mm, mm, hmm, hmm. Oh my days! This artist is teasing Ichino's like yonder mode. Something is happening to her. This isn't something we would be fiercely arguing about in public. Now, is it? What are they saying? Right, I lost my temper a little. I'll go ahead. Sorry about that, young Koji-kun. Kanzaki-kun is on edge about this whole situation. Falling from Class B to Class C, they have to change their directive. The way they're fought before is clearly not working. Not surprising. Rather, Ichinose, who's still trying to be kind to everybody, is the one who stands out as weird. Am I doing things wrong? We were already giving hints about Ichinose. Oh, hi. First time chat. Dead X22. Remember what I told you. Uh, keep moving forward together with my classmates for as far as we can do. He said. Mhm. In the future, there may be students like Kanzaki who start to take things into their own hands, or students who become dissatisfied with you as a leader, maybe even betray your class. It's no wonder things are changing in that direction. I remember my first time chatting here. It was like yesterday. Whoa! Whoa! The Class B of last year with Ichinose as its sole protector. no longer exists. Ooh. Mm, interesting. Is this Chihiro? Hmm. These words should resonate with Ichinose more than anyone else in Class C. From this point on, I hope that no matter what comes your way, you will continue to fight, trusting in your comrades and putting protecting them as your first priority. Without a doubt, I will absolutely protect my classmates if the time ever comes when someone in the class has to disappear. I believe the first one to disappear should be me. Interesting. This is the volume two, the second stage. We're now done with the volume one adaptation. I'm just finishing it. I'm just catching up with the year two second stage manga. This isn't a bluff. If it's Ichinose, she would really do that. Hearing that resolve gave me peace of mind. But there's just one thing I'm dissatisfied with. Dissatisfied with which part? Whoa! 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 Hold up! Hold up! I I will absolutely never allow you to be expelled. Hey yo! Whoa! Whoa! The aura! Look! Whoa! 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 Too much aura! Whoa! 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 Too much aura! Yanakoji! Whoa! Too much aura! Wait, bro is raising her up. Bro is raising her up this early on. I mean, he did mention, giving the fatal blow, literally. Uh, I will absolutely never allow you to be expelled. Damn, Ayana Koji's eyes. Look at that. Wait, look at this. What the fuck? I never thought you were such a womanizer, Ayana Koji. Preparation for this, for the end of the year. Riz Koji. You mean this is what matters most? Oh, oh, Doki Doki. Or I like the first manga for the year two manga. The newest one is good too, but the art was so clean before. I mean, I actually prefer the second stage. I'm not gonna lie. Ichinose needs to remember this. Yeah, absolutely. Uh huh. Won't let me go. she gulped. Wow, the Riz. Holy shit, the Riz. Clean. For this entire year, it's absolutely critical that Ichinose keeps running without stopping. This will be shown in anime, just imagine. Yeah, right? I wonder how they're gonna do this. Wait, did he? He just caressed her hair. Hey, yo! Hey, yo! He freaking caressed her hair. What should be given to her is not darkness. What? Wait, you literally gave her darkness. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, here we go. Golly! Ichinose got rizzed up, but rather a never vanishing spark of light. That was so wholesome, but then we all know what happened later on, which is rather unfortunate. Good for the plot, though. Good for the plot. Yeah. uh, that's some light you got there, Yanakoji. All right, let me stop with the jokes. Uh, season 4 has 16 episodes. Yes, yes. You want to see the conversation Sugoi Light and I had? If you don't know Sugoi Light, I kind of ship Asahina and Yanakoji. Oh, really? If you don't know the conversation of Sugoi Light and I, Sugoi Light is a credible leaker, reliable leaker, always right and very certain with his leaks. And he's way ahead of the official announcements. So, yeah. Anyway, here is what he said to me. Understand your efforts and dedication to the series and fans. Hey, hey. So, yeah, that's why he told me hours before he posted the announcement. He said, it's 16. Prepare your video. So yeah. Yeah, they are. They're always right every time. I can't believe Sugoi Light is this good when it comes to leaks. But yeah, I had a conversation with him. I had a chat with him. I DM'd him, and he told me the episode count. So yeah, if there's a chance that Ichinose who tends to what who tends towards self-sacrifice can move forward without choosing the wrong path, even even a slight one, then I must carefully remove it. Any unnecessary anxiety. Oh, you got priority. All right, your perfect score in the math test. That means you solved those hard questions in the second half too, huh? Yeah. You just realized, Yanakoji-kun, you're really amazing. Uh, though being good at math and running fast might be my only real talents. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Even so, that's impressive. それでもすごいね. Because it means you have at least one skill no one can beat. I could say the same for you, Say you definitely have a special skill too. Well, yeah, maybe, but it's just something no one else will ever beat you in. It's not that Ichinose wasn't a blessing to her classmates, but what? Hey, yo, this artist is insane. Anyway, her tolerant leadership slowly eroded her classmates' individuality. Uh, the weapons she possesses may have turned into drawbacks. They stop relying on themselves, and as a result, the whole class loses its personality and falls into a vicious cycle. I'll head out now. We stand out here, and more importantly, I'd feel bad keeping Kanzaki waiting. Mm, yeah, I love the little chibi, the wee artist. What were you talking about with Ichino's-san? Oh, about the perfect score in the math test. Uh, it's not surprising. The better someone is at studying, the more this kind of thing will catch their attention. So you were with her, Ayana Koji. Good job getting tangled uh, up in things so quickly. Irie, what do you want to eat? All right then. Here's to Kyokon's reunion with Yukimu and to surviving the test. Kampai! Now that those two are friends again, I feel like a weight's off my shoulders. Now I can finally enjoy Golden Week without work. Even during break, make sure to keep studying. If your scores drop on the next test, I won't forget you. Eh? Golden Week means I get to hang out with Irie. Ne, Irie. Yeah. Hey, Kyotoka, can I ask how you solved that math problem earlier? Do that kind of stuff, do that kind of stuff when I'm not around. It gives me a headache. Still, getting attention from the whole class, and earlier even Ichinose came and talked to him. Kyotoka suddenly became famous, huh? About that topic earlier, even if it was part of the Horikita strategy. Don't you think a perfect score was a bit much? The second place in the grade was Sake Anami from Class A with a 91. Now, don't remind me. We just talked about that yesterday. Haruka-chan, aren't you mixing that a bit too much? Oh, given the difficulty of this test, a 91 alone should be more than impressive. Now that you mention it, didn't Sakenagi score similarly across all subjects? Let me see. Whoa, crazy. Following you should know, Sakenagi's results have become a hot topic here too. This OAA system shows past results too. Yeah, you can view Sakenagi's data too. With the OAA results now visible to everyone, it's not just me who draws attention, but Sakenagi too. What a headache. High scores in all subjects. Claiming to be a genius about yourself might be arrogant, but when you look at her performance, there's no doubt that she's a student with exceptional academic ability. Without question, when it comes to pure academics, she's second only to me. More than anything, what deserves praise is the fact that Sakenagi did not study in an extreme and isolated environment like the White Room. Yep, one of their last happy meal together. Stop! Her intelligence was already clear, but ever since the OAA was introduced, she seems even smarter. You're actually praising someone sincerely? She's been the leader of Class A since year one and has maintained these results. You can't help but acknowledge her. There's no doubt she's always had high scores, but now it feels like she's building on that even further. Maybe she was intentionally holding back a little before, or perhaps she started studying in her free time. Either way, even more than before. Whoa, whoa! Look at Saka. Damn. Anyway, even more than before. There's no doubt she will become a formidable opponent. Damn, this last panel of Sakinagi is crazy. The Aura Varisun panel. Sugoi Light replied, Shinji, you're here? Shinji, are you here? Oh no. Shinji, are you here? I have I have the production timeline. I'm watching. Sugoi Light replied, oh shit. Oh god. Okay, here we go. I asked. All right, this is what I asked. By the way, would you mind sharing the production timeline if you can for Clash of the Elite? I just want to know if their schedule in production is better. He said production timeline is confidential, but overall, it's not much better than previous seasons. Oh shit! Oh shit! Um. So about that. um. Um. Damn. Oh no. Oh no. Uh. Shit. Um. Right. If you want to see proof of the conversation, I can't show it to you on the computer because it's gonna show literally all of our conversation. But here's the thing that I'll show you. So word for word, what I said is what he said. I don't know. I'll cope until they see the episodes. That makes no sense. Why air for 4 episodes at once if that's the case? Why would they choose to screen early? That's such an odd thing to do given that situation. Mm, I mean, uh, wait, does Oshinoko have like a healthy production? It doesn't, right? Season 3 of Oshinoko, it doesn't have a healthy production, right, Tenchi? Mm. No, yeah. So I think it's the same. Let's hope that oh God. So we literally have probably overworked staff on in Lurch. But Toga Kobo has way more manpower and talent. Exactly. That's the difference. Ah, shit. Mm. 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 So right. um we're cooked. So that means they're probably still in production with the island exam. That's why they cannot show the animations at that part. Oh no. Isn't the whole point of the anime is to be basically an advertisement from the light outlaw? They can be just very confident. Yeah, it is. To be honest, right now I'm on keyframe for the last like 30 minutes or an hour, trying my hardest to see if I can make an educated guess. So yeah, I feel like it's not gonna be as bad as season 2 and 3. I feel like it's not the case. I just don't get the pre-screening on production time. Yeah. Mm. All right. Uh, interesting. Ah, shit. Oh God. Now that we know. Oh fuck. it's not. It's not better than season 2 and 3. Then it said previous seasons, so I'm assuming it's season 2 and 3. Oh God. Hmm. As long as the one scene from Volume 1 plus the really good scenes from the island exams are animated well, I'm happy. I'm pretty sure they'll cook with that. They did disappoint us with season 2 with the final fight. Yeah. I mean, I knew the schedule's not going to be healthy. That's just the norm. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it really isn't. We've seen it multiple times now. Just to adjust 16 episodes in spring season, it has nothing to do with quality. Yeah. Huh. Hmm. This is major news. Uh, you know what? I'm gonna pin the comment. I'm gonna pin the comment on my video so that people will read this. That's the reason for advanced screening. This makes me more interesting about the reaction in the advanced screening. It's just that since it's Lurch doesn't really have the backing when it comes to manpower and animators and also directors. Yeah. Just get them into the Mappa boot camp. They have like 21 months for production. Nah, I feel like that 21 months is not entirely correct. Uh, Still, the season has more fights, and even in season two, the fight was peak. Yeah, I know they'll cook with the fight scenes. I truly do. I do believe Lurch will cook with the fight scenes, but like, damn. I mean, listen, figuring out that since it's not much better than the previous seasons, as Sugoy like mentioned, because we know the season four has a lot of fight scenes compared to season two, it just means that they just need more manpower. 7 fights, yeah. They need more manpower. Season two had only one fight, and they were already cooked, right? They were like having the most unhealthy production timeline ever. So I'm guessing they started way too early in season four, and yet because of that, they need to, at least do the fight scenes properly. At the very least, make them, be better or be the best when it comes to the season. Uh, they still have that one animator who did the real scene from the last episode of season three. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out how did Lurch get. I'm still trying to figure out how to Lurch get. Is it even known how much time they have? No, it's confidential. But he did leave me a hint saying that it's not much better than the previous seasons. Bro, they have their parent company, so they will not shit in fights. Okay. When's the early screening? It's this Saturday, March 7th. So we'll see the reaction of the JT fans this Saturday. That's the one that I'm excited for this week. A lot, a lot of marketing for nothing. Nah, not really. That's normal. Oshinoko does it. They do a lot of marketing, and so do other anime. But yeah, that's pretty normal. Obviously, you have to advertise the anime. Let's burn Kadokawa down. No, it's also because of high demand, popular demand of anime nowadays. So they have to resort to these kinds of production timeline. So yeah. All right. Wow, that caught me off guard. I was heavily surprised by that message from Sugoi Light. I mean, JJK season two had 7 to 8 months production time. Yeah, yeah, season two of JJK was like, oh, with 24 mostly high octane episodes, but it's not what we're talking about. Yep. So yeah. Uh, so their staff is just ass. uh, yeah, different manpower. There are differences in manpower. Like you have a lot of people working in the anime. You know, so yeah, that's also what we always talk about in film. Like if you don't have much people working together, it's also tough. You know, even though you have a very cohesive film in mind, but like your manpower is not enough, it's not gonna be good. That's why manpower is a necessity. So yeah, for Lurch's standards, Classroom of the Elite, when it comes to dialogue and monologue heavy scenes, they're fine, But when it comes to action, they need to bring in their A team. My damn. Oh, now I'm actually worried for the second half of Classroom of the Elite season 4. Oh, now I'm actually kind of worried. But hey, they have like 2 more months to show us the island arc. So, 3 more months. All right, 3 more months. Yeah, 3 more months. So yeah, wonder if the people on YouTube are gonna see my pinned comment because it's a late pinned comment now. Man, yeah, I don't know, man. How? Like how? His sources are crazy. Shout out our studio for loving the series and trying, but damn, for the popularity of the series, it needs better studio. I mean, for Lurch's standards, they're good with Flash Media Elite, but like for a schedule, they need a lot of time. You must be sitting in studio the whole time and telling. I kind of get it if there's a lot of like freelancers, Twitter animators, because some of them do leak stuff. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I heard. Yeah. I mean, the standards are low to begin with if we're going based on previous seasons. um, mm, okay. Man. All right. Let's let us proceed. But what? It took more time. Uh, how we can shit. You think they're not gonna go hard with fan service this season, especially Ichika, especially with how they did it with the one thigh shot from season three. This is scope, but I hope they get better outsourcing studios. For real, for real. Man, I think many of their staff members just left over the years, and the studio isn't in its prime anymore. Yeah, yeah. You can see the difference in season one and two and three. The different time frame. It was before COVID and then after COVID. But yeah, I do hope the outsourced studios, if there is an outsourced episodes, you know, if there is or if there are outsourced episodes of season four, hopefully they do get like good outsourced studios. Oh man, because I know Summertime Rendering had like good outsourced studios that they did outsource with. You know, like some of them were really good, or like most of them were really good. That's why I really enjoyed Summertime Rendering. But like Lurch, man, Lurch, I need I need you guys to cook. Yeah, Assassination Classroom is when Lurch is at their prime, and I feel like most of the staff from Lurch literally worked on Assassination Classroom the movie. Like Fate Strange Fake, best looking episodes right now is outsourced to with studios. Oh really? Damn. I mean it's with studio. But yeah. All right. Damn. I'm quite surprised about that. That's crazy though. Hopeless. All right. Oh man. I feel so bad for the people on YouTube. We're probably not gonna see my pinned comment, but we'll see. I had so much expectations. Nah, I feel like they're still gonna cook, but like knowing behind the scenes is awful. We're gonna have like a different viewpoint of the anime, but I do hope they still cook, which I'm pretty sure they will. It's just that knowing that the production isn't, better, it's it's really disheartening. If it didn't come here because I was bored in university, I wouldn't have known. Oh boy. Oh no. Damn. That's uh that's unfortunate for Lurch, honestly. But hey, on the bright side, they started a bit too early. I mean, it's also probably because the reason why they started early is because there's a lot of heavy actions and it has way more episodes. So a lot more contents to cover. But like knowing the schedule is like it's not better than the previous seasons. Holy shit. Well, usually most anime give info 6 months after the announcement, but it remains at large. There is no hope for anything. I hope someone screenshot the credit list for the first four episodes so we can see. Yeah, I do hope that. All right, wait. If you guys are gonna watch the leak, if there is going to be a leak for the first four episodes, please do screenshot the credit list. All right, we just want to know the credit list. That's all. And then We'll let Sinchi have a rundown on that. All right, we'll have him do a breakdown on that. Please do. Don't send me. Don't send us the whole entire episode. Don't send us all that shit. All right. No, just screenshot it. Just screenshot the entire staff list of the first four episodes, so that we'll know who are involved in the anime. You know, and then we can make a comparison, make a breakdown of the previous seasons of the anime. So yeah, damn. Ah, you don't know my power level. Yeah, it is going to be a cam rip, but like you never know. We might read the staff list. All right, guys. You guys understood the assignment. If you guys are gonna watch the leaks, I won't. All right. If you want a genuine reaction out of me, don't send me the link. All right. Just screenshot the staff list, the credits. All right. That's it. That's all you need to do. Oh man. As I feel like the Japanese fans of Clash of the Elite really don't care about the staff list. So yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. I can wait 1 month for peak. Yeah, same. I can wait. You know. Reviews are different to the staff list, but we're gonna hear the reviews eventually on March 2nd. We're gonna hear them criticize the anime if they love it or hate it. The Japanese fans that have seen it, but we don't know the staff list, the credits, when who's involved. But yeah, as I said before, the problem with Lurch now is that they keep losing in-house staff members. Clash of the season had a GD guy as an amateur producer. Yeah. And he was involved in almost every other project. He left the studio before season 2 announcement and they replaced him, yet with a newbie and the after the season 1 overall had a better schedule and team than season 2 and 3. Lurch keeps losing staff like directors. Yeah, yeah. Even I mean, Sinchi covered it, so yeah. Why though? We don't know. What is happening with Lurch? Yeah. Yeah, people are not seeing my pinned comment. I expected that. Oh God. Hey. uh, let's continue the manga, man. It's gonna be engraved in my mind, man. Bad time to ask Sugoi Light. I should have asked him after the stream. Fuck. Oh man. All right. I can't forget it. Oh God. All right. Let's do it. This news. Yeah, this news is. Oh fuck. I'm pretty sure anime was hated in the Clash of Elite Reddit. Really? I'm not looking for 12.5 when it released and people are hating them. What? Why? Really? Interesting. Oh. Golden Week was over in the blink of an eye. My school life starts yet again. The high school prodigy on his way to school. Nothing seems out of the ordinary, but my everyday life is starting to change little by little. They get money hating every time. And they were saying their tail was bad can break the legacy. Okay, what? Alright. I mean, um, alright, well, look up Reddit reactions. Oh, fuck no. The most toxic platform of all time. We've checked out the Reddit before, and holy shit. Their reactions are horrendous. There are some couple of sane people there, but all we see, like most of them, are like keyboard warriors. All right, the community is so brain dead. That's why I never join Reddit. I've checked Reddit, better not check it. Yep. Well, you can tell that to other people, especially on Reddit. You guys have seen a couple on X, like they're saying they're still complaining about 16 episode being bad, still terrible pacing wise. And you've seen my comment section. People commenting that 16 episodes is still bad. Anyway, yeah, they hate everything. Their site says Reddit the heart of the internet. Oh fuck no. What the fuck? What kind of line is that? Hell no. The only time I check is when I look for leaks of the new. Oh really? Mm. Well, I only check on the Facebook group and X. That's pretty much where I look. I'm not. I'm never fucking checking Reddit. Holy shit! That is the most toxic community ever to exist. And you know, you know what they feel like? Like those Reddit users feel like, as a fan of the series, they feel like they're the ones supporting the series. Like they are the most loyal fan. What? Like that's their mindset. They have like this superiority complex that they're like, oh, we're the ones who are the most loyal fan of Flash and the Elite. Same goes to Tawaru against Kaka TV. I was like, huh? They have the most toxic mindset ever to exist in mankind. That's why I'll never join Reddit. Never ever. There's no way they're hating on it. It would literally prove. No, 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 no. Watch. They're gonna double down on it. I hope. I said it in my video. I hope that they double down on their take if season 4 is better. I do hope that they double down on their take. No, don't apologize for hating on the anime. Double down on your take. I don't want you to grovel. I don't want you to apologize. All right. I want you to double down on your take, saying it's shit. All right. I mean, I kind of get it. You're more passionate about uh, the stuff you like, and will praise the good stuff and hate the bad stuff. Kawaru mentioned, like I was that way for a while with Overwatch before 2 came back. Oh, really? Hmm. I mean, listen, we've been there, right? Let's be real here. We've all been there. Like, as immature children, immature teenagers, we've all been there. They likely will, and not cause season 4 won't be good. It's just the expectations for that arc as a whole is too high because it's arguably peak of the series, or at least top two. Yeah, I'll check later after this chapter. Well, just take a quick peek, all right? Because I'm not dealing with that shit. Reddit is so toxic. Yeah. All right, let's proceed. Yeah, Yanakoji. Sudo. Chotto got a minute. There's still time before homeroom starts. Like I was hyped seeing how Yagami moved in that first PV, and when I went to check the Reddit, they were complaining. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, even I was heavily impressed with that character acting animation of Yagami. That's like smooth as fuck. The animation of Yagami was crazy. Even Shinji praised it. But yeah. And then people complained saying, "Oh, he looks so innocent. He looks so cute, but he is supposed to look like that. What the fuck are you on about?" Bro, but I still have hope for how they can do so much promotion and shit in animation. I just know when the first TV revealed, they call the Koji childish or yeah, I know. I've been told that many times. I've seen that many times. The Yagami animation was pre-animated or real. It's real. If you compare the first teaser, if you compare the first teaser of season 4 and compare it to like the character trailer or the first trailer, the first main trailer of Clash of the Elite, the voice cast announced, you can see the added more detail in the new trailer of Yagami. It's because the face change and how it looked smaller. But yeah, that's the difference. In the first teaser, there were already movements, but not as much as the new trailer of how they showed Yagami. But yeah, they added more details in you know like some of them were indeed pre-animated, but like most of them were not pre-animated. So when they showed the first teaser in Anime Japan, they were already in production. So yeah, because you guys, I mean, I've showed it to you guys many times. You guys saw the Ichika frame, right? Where she's like looking up. The fucking orange sunlight is no longer there in the new PV. And then they also changed her animation. Instead of tilting her head, it's leaning, and she closed her eyes. So yeah, and also improved face shape. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sounds like you've been through a lots of stuff lately. You doing okay now? Hmm. Nothing really changed, and Golden Week went by peacefully. That's so. Vacations end so fast, don't they? While I was away thanks to Tsukishiro, the class was in complete disarray over the test results, all the while Suda was away on his club activities, unaware of the class's state. He probably asked EK and Honda for the details. I don't have to explain it. Hey, I heard you hid your math ability because of Susan's strategy. Uh, you've been friends with her ever since school first started. Oh, so this is where we're going? You're finally makes sense now, though it's kind of late, I tell you. It's not like we were getting along well, or rather, I was keeping my distance from her. Could you get along with the girl who stabs you with her compass? Season 1 reference. That's so. Might be missing something, but it ain't looking like that to me. Mhm. Maybe that's because Sudo sees Rikita as a potential partner. Not that pointing it out will help. Sudo. Mm-hmm. Yosuke told me that you were covering for me. Covered, you said. Was just stating facts, nothing more, nothing less. See? Sudo's such a bro. I feel like they might skip the Ike Shinomura thing, but then again, it's kind of needed for Volume 3. I don't think they will skip it, but we'll see. I mean, they're not skipping Matsushita anymore. Sheesh! We need that. Yeah. Not only genius in math, your fight is nothing to scoff at. Was that part of it too? What do you mean? I can't seem to follow. Don't play dumb, dude. I can tell after going up against Hosen, that dude's a monster. Ah, I told you guys, Sudo caught on. That's why I told you the difference in their reaction. Suzune is more worried, shocked and worried. But Sudo has the expression of worried or shocked, but also doubting Ayana Koji. Okay, remember when they copy pasted the new key visual from season 4? Everyone was clowning on it like crazy. Oh yeah, that's Yeah, yeah. Many people were clowning on that first key visual, but I don't really care. I was like, whatever. You guys can complain. Nothing much I can do. It's your opinion. Anyway, yeah, no one is looking at my pinned comment. Holy shit! Oh no! All right, moved faster than anyone I've been fighting before. That guy, dude's a monster, no question about it. Suda's my favorite side character. He gets like the most character development until Kina forgot about him. True. Never been scared of fighting the guy before. That crazy smile's still in my head. To me, it seemed like you fought bravely, because we had no choice. Dude, dude got some screws loose. Even put his hand on Susan. Oh, Susan, you think you couldn't have won? Even if it was a dead serious fist fight. I probably got no chance. Hey, that ain't what we're talking about. Enough about me. Don't change the subject. You got yourself injured, and you still stop that monster hosing. You gotta have no less of a monstrous strength. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, coach. Hmm. Did it look that way to you? Yeah, there it is. Last year, ever since I saw you at the pool, I've got this feeling. Oh God, I couldn't tell with all the clothes, but your muscles are actually pretty toned. Ooh, you gotta have trained seriously to look like this. I can't fool Sudo, who regularly worked out and trained to improve his physique. He wasn't seeing the truth with his eyes. By touching my arm like this, my own body told him the truth. I remember he had a grip of 60 before the sports festival. Yep, I thought that was impressive back then. But you've been holding back. How much is it? How much is it really? My grip strength? I honestly don't know. I don't remember it ever being measured properly. Huh? What should mean never? He figured out. Didn't you have it measured in elementary and junior high? No, not that I can remember. There were regular physical examinations in my course, with precision unmatched by regular school checkups. Yeah. They collected a huge amount of data from each student there. However, it is only ever to be known by the instructors. They did not bother to disclose it to the students. Hmm. I was told the average grip strength of high schoolers is about 60 before the measurements. What's the average for a high schooler? Huh? I don't know, 60 or something? So I adjusted my grips to purposefully score around that mark. Huh? Adjusted, meaning you held back? I wanted to be as inconspicuous as possible. Apparently, 60 was on the high side for my age. The real you just, how strong are you? Oh, how much? I wonder. No, never mind. I don't want to know. What the hell, Sudo? Forget about it. I don't know just how strong you are. Gotta see it for myself to be sure, but I do know you're one hell of a dude. Am I being serious? I'm being serious. What? I am being serious. You're amazing, Yanakoji. Are you angry that I didn't tell you? At first, I was like, the hell's that? Can totally get Yukimura's frustration yesterday. Yeah, he respects it. I thought I was hot shit, only to find out that there's someone way better hiding nearby. But I think I get how you feel. If you didn't want to stand out, I get why you'd go along with Susan's plan. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have a lot of my mind about all this, but I'm gonna keep working hard and trying to grow in my own way. Hell yeah. Yeah, the art is so damn good. Ain't my business what others are up to. I decided of thinking about it that way. Besides, no matter what you do, I'm still better at basketball. It doesn't need confirmation and stand no chance. uh, you know what I'm getting at. I'm gonna take you on every day of the week. Hard pass. I don't want to get sandbagged. Hey, Adagoji, you don't have to worry. I am telling no one about what happened with Tozer. Kinda roundabout, kinda roundabout way of saying it, but that's why I called you to speak today. Is that so? Ah, feeling lighter. Wow. I ain't gonna bring it up again, but mind if I ask one last thing? If it's something I can answer. Didn't you think I'd tell the others about the fight with Ozan? Well, if it were the studio from before, I would have had to lay some groundwork anticipating that, like asking Rikita to get you to keep it a secret. But as you can see by the overall OAA ratings, you are one of the fastest growing in Class D. Unlike when you were a Delphin, you were able to assess the situation with a level head. That's why I didn't do anything about it. You forgot about the OAA? Pretty irrelevant, huh? In the later volumes. I came to that decision after evaluating the student called Pseudo Ken. Were it any other students witnessing my exchange with Hosen, it would have been a different story. Something the teach would say. Ha. I'm convinced. If you think so, then it must be right. Oh, I got one more question. If I'm able to. Are you and Susan we are not dating? Oh, pseudo. Pseudo. Oh. Uh, that's it. I'm not saying you two are. I'm not saying you two shouldn't date. Susan, be it me or you, it's her choice who she's going out with. Uh, but if like you're trying to hide it, I ain't gonna forgive you. Got it. Got it. Be it as unlikely as it is, if it happens, I'll immediately report to you. Is it fine that way? Yeah. No, it's not. But it's fine. Which is, oh, dude, gotta get going. We're gonna be late. I'm gonna go ahead, drink that quick, and hurry to class. How long are you waiting? I should have calmed down by now. I gotta coach you. A bit cold for being Yamachi's friend, but I'm glad you didn't get voted out. You are definitely the guy we need to get to Class A. Oh man! And then knowing, oh, I love the subtle, subtle hints. You can see Pseudo actually, he's happy, he's relieved that they have Ayana Koji, and then Ayana Koji's cold eyes because we know that he's no longer in their class in year three. Oh, damn, the subtle hints. The guy we need to get to class A. Huh. Can't believe I got the kind of recognition from Pseudo of all people. However, the kind of talented person this class needs is not the likes of me. Pseudo, without a doubt, is an indispensable asset to the class. He repents for his previous mistakes and becomes an outstanding person. He's someone the class truly needs. Wasn't Pseudo like one of the first people to bounce back and propose about this class? Yeah, he's very mature. That's why I really love Pseudo. But he didn't think about equalizing the class at the moment. Yeah, not yet. But like, if you see this, you know he is the most defective student in their class. We don't know what he's planning. We don't know what he's plotting. And his mindset right now, he thought to himself that, it doesn't need that kind of recognition because he knows to himself that he's not the one that they need to get into class A. Yeah. All right. Next volume. Next volume. What am I saying? Next chapter. Wait, what chapter are we? Six. Oh. It's halfway through May. Unfortunately, I still couldn't figure out who the White Room student is. My opponents don't seem to be plotting any big moves against me either. It also seems like they separated themselves from Tsukishiro and started acting on their own. What could they be thinking? Who has what it takes? Cool. Hey yo! Hey yo! Suzanne fan service. Hey yo! Anyway, let's stop. Hey yo! Yo yo yo! Yo yo! Hey yo! Yo yo yo! Holy! Oh my days. Nisa. Feast your eyes. Anyway. Screenshot that. Don't get me banned, Twitch. Don't get me banned. No, no, no. That's not NSFW. I was taken aback. One more time. Anyway, let's move on. What's the chapter? Six. We need to talk. Let's meet in the lobby. Oh, Ohio Ayanakoji-kun. Ohio Onodera. Oh, Onodera. Setting as wallpaper. Waiting for someone? Something like that. Then I'll get going. Yeah, Onodera mentioned. I'm gonna ask Grok to. All right. All right. Someone liked my pinned comment. All right. So someone I've already seen my comment about when I asked Sugoi like about the production timeline. Anyway, you're reading the rom com spin off or the manga later. Nah. After this manga, we're done because, like I said, this is gonna be a short stream. Uh, on the last test, I attracted a lot of attention, but things seem to have calmed down a lot. Really? My classmates walk past me like usual. Some students may still have thoughts on the matter, but it's safe to say the situation is resolved for now. Academic ability A minus. Oh shit. Oh shit. 386 points in total in 5 subjects. Even with the perfect math score considered, it still ended up higher than I expected. Whoever had an A rating at the end of last year has kept their mark. Students who scored over 400 will probably move up to A rating. Overall grade improvements. Pseudo may be the most outstanding. When you look at both years as a whole, his improvement is remarkable. His overall score this time last year was 47, putting him in C rating. This growth really is astonishing. His evaluation, which was solely held up by his superior physical ability, became more balanced across the board. Yeah, right. He even overtook Keisei and Akita the overall OAA rating. If he keeps improving in a similar fashion, one day he may stand shoulder to shoulder with the likes of Yosuke and Kushida, the creme de la, the creme de la creme. Growth can influence evaluation greatly. It's one appealing side of students with outstanding abilities. They said evaluations would be reset with the introduction of the OAA system, but adaptability and critical thinking and social contribution scores were retained from the first year in some cases. Even if your grades improve, your friend circle and communication skills will not suddenly change. However, if Pseudo keeps up this serious attitude, the score should rise significantly, at least when it comes to social contribution. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Oh, there she is. Let's go. No need for idle chatting. Oh, Rita, I wanted to thank you once again. Thanks to your swift action, I didn't attract too much attention from class. I waited in the lobby to observe the reactions, but the same seems to be true for other classes too. Good to hear. I just thought it would be beneficial to our class in the future, that's all. If I said you were just slacking off, people would have been livid, don't you think? I see. By the way, what would you have done if it wasn't there? Well, I have to wonder. I'll let you off the hook this time, but let's just say you now owe me one. I'll humbly accept. Your left hand, is it healing well? See? She is so worried. What volume does Marie start through again? I don't remember. Uh, it will take some time, but since it's not my dominant hand, it doesn't bother me that much. That's good to hear. Has Hosen contacted you since then? Stop it. You will open your room. You will reopen your room. Man, you see, Suzume is so worried about Yanakoji. Crazy. Even the artist is pretty much, you know, hinting the subtle hints of Suzune slowly developing feelings. Yeah, he hasn't. I did cross paths with Hosen and Namase once, but not even a word was exchanged. I see. Despite not apologizing, they must be aware that they did something wrong. I wonder. I don't think that's the case. Huh? With both? Uh, to take such drastic actions, one must have an unshakable resolve. They got nerves of steel from first years. Speaking of, if I if I get you expelled, I'll get 20 million private points. Could it be true? We have no proof yet, but they wouldn't have done all this without getting something out of it. That is for sure. I can't imagine they'd do something that would put them into physical risk and expulsion pointlessly. Meaning the only other possibility is the suspicion about an invisible assassin deepens, that they are students from the White Room. Hmm. Damn, Susan. Alright, chapter 7. Stop it. No. Dead X. Stop it. This isn't looking good. Even if it is totally absurd, it's still a special exam. Meaning all first year classes should know about it, right? Honestly told us too. I came to warn you to be careful with the first years. If that's true, then if the remaining three classes, at least three people should be aware about the special exam. The other third class, in class A, it's probably Amasawa-san. Though, damn! Damn! Anyway, though I am grateful for her teaming up with Sudoku, there is no doubt she is siding with Hozen. Ichika Amasawa from Class 1A is almost certainly one of the few who knows about the High Reward special exam. So those three were the only ones so far. Who have you tried to get you expelled? who have tried to get you expelled. As far as I can see, yeah. I didn't notice anything regarding classes C and B. This doesn't add up. Among the first years, Hosenton is not exactly the popular type. With the other students involved in the special exam just stand by as the sideline, watching as he gets ahead of them and steals the 20 million points for one. I feel the same. It makes even me concerned as to why it's so difficult to pinpoint. They think Hosen and Nanase couldn't expel me? Maybe they never intended to take part in the special exam in the first place. Perhaps they didn't think it was a serious offer. Fujita also seems to be at a loss for answers. Let's try changing directions a little. Hey, Rikita, are you thinking about why the exam wasn't shared with all the first years? Yeah. If the exam details were announced to the whole first year, then it wouldn't be long before word reached the ears of second and third year students as well. It would be one thing if a student were selected for expulsion from all classes, but this special exam is only targeting you unapologetically. If such an unfair exam's existence came to light, our class would definitely protest vehemently. That's why they've kept the number of participants so low to avoid leaks. Would that be the case? Yeah, I was thinking that's the answer too. Think that look beyond that answer. Surely you will come to see even more. Would the school really have approved such an unreasonable special exam? That's it. I tried to casually confirm it with Chabachida Sensei, but she seems to have not heard anything about it. This leads to two main possibilities. First is that Nanase and Hosen made up that story, that no such special exam exists, possibility. That panel, son. But like we agreed earlier, it's hard to imagine someone taking this risky gamble without any reward. Yeah, that theory can probably be dismissed. The second is this is not a special exam. Someone made an offer to the first years. If you expel that guy, I'll pay you 20 million points. Ah, this one. Uh, God damn that for him. It's hard to imagine someone taking this risky gamble without any reward. Yeah, that theory can probably be dismissed. The second is this is not a special exam. Someone made an offer to the first years. If you expel that guy, I'll pay you 20 million points. And C, if someone was personally financing the prize, that would make sense. Oh, puppets. Nice. The strings. What they are doing is really shady, but it's not like they're breaking any school rules. Who on earth would go on with that? By sorting through the situation carefully, you will come to realize something. That's a huge amount of points. Someone from the first year who just enrolled couldn't possibly afford it. True. Without tangible proof of trust, no one would agree to a deal like that. Then that leaves the second and third years. Is there someone who could have that many points to throw around? While it can't be entirely ruled out, it's safe to assume that the odds of some first year students setting up their own little game are slim. There's absolutely nothing that would make Rita connect this back to Tsukishige. That narrows down the choices drastically. Someone with the ability to pay 20 million private points is up front, while also being trustworthy to first years. After carefully analyzing the information and narrowing down the possibilities, there is only one person who meets all the criteria: Student Council President Nagumo. It wouldn't be strange for him to be involved in this, would it? Though there is something that bothers me. If he wanted to expel me, then it would be much more efficient and reliable to use the third years already under his control. Look at his aura. Uh, Underwhelming character, but yeah. Using a freshman whose abilities and character are unknown is a strange idea. With that said, it's possible the student council president is not entirely uninvolved. There is nothing that would suggest he is not. With a title like that, even first years would unquestioningly follow. Unquestionably. Still, I doubt he'd go so far as to prepare that much points just to get me expelled. Though it's true that we are not exactly on good terms. His design in season 4 trailer was my favorite. The anime better show him off. I was so sad that he got most of the scenes lines shafted last season. Yeah, they're like, oh yeah, no, Nagamo is gonna be underwhelming in year two. So yeah. Anyway, maybe it's not even a question of how far he's willing to take this. Maybe you have earned his jealousy. Jealousy. Student council president Nagamo was always fixated on my older brother. Yet it was you whom my brother took notice of. It wouldn't be strange if you felt envious of you, like I did. A grudge over Horikita Monobu. If there is a reason he is after me, then look, then that's probably it. Nisa. Ayada Kojiku. This may not be the right time, but let me tell you why I wanted to talk to you this morning. After classes, I plan to ask Student Council President Nagano if I can join the Student Council. I see. Ah, beautiful, beautiful. After many twists and turns, with this, will the Nagamo matter, Rikita Manabu's only regret, move forward? With this guidance, will the answer you arrive at be the right one or not? Right. Next, chapter 8. Alright. Refreshing with a coffee in the morning. Just telling you, but whether I'll be accepted into the student council or not is something I can't guarantee. The student council president won't turn away anyone who's coming with me. I suppose. Rita Suzune, the little sister of Rita Manabu, whom Nagamo obsessively chased after. Had hard to imagine he would disregard someone this valuable. Other than that, is it really okay for me to tag along? Since you won the math test competition, I want you to see me fulfill my end of the agreement. Besides, if student council president Nagamo really is involved in the bounty, we might be able to deduce something from this reaction. Well, I suppose so. What I said in the morning is still just a hypothesis, but if someone from the student council who should stand absolutely neutral is discriminately put in burden only on Class 2Bs, then if that turns out to be true, it's a situation we absolutely can't ignore. We'll have to confront it head on. Being motivated is good, but don't get too ahead of yourself. We still have nothing that proves Nagano is involved. Even if he was involved, he wouldn't just back down if he asked him. I won't take rushed actions until I'm absolutely certain. 失礼します. Yo, so you wanted to talk to me, right? Yes, thank you for your time. Kinishinai, I'm absolutely free right now. Seems much more relaxed nowadays. The absence of the only person standing above him, or at the very least equal to him, Rikita Manabu, is probably part of it. So, sorede? What is it you wanted to talk about? Surely you're not here to just make small talk. Well, not that I'd mind. I imagine your time is valuable, so I'll get straight to the point. I wish to join the student council. Look, not welcome, but not an immediate rejection either. Nagamo and Kiriyama both seem genuinely surprised. Rikita Suzune came to join the student council herself. What on earth could have gotten to her? Though I'm not in the mood to just say yes, you know. For now, come closer and take a seat. So does that mean I'm not welcome? Nothing like that. I'm someone who won't reject anything that comes my way. If anyone wants to join the student council, I will let them as long as there is room. The reason for your application doesn't matter either. be it for the OAA, for future prospects, or of a sense of justice. Unlike typically, the door is open to anyone, a very Nagamon-like way of thinking. Daga. However, your case is special, Fujita says. I will allow you to join the student council on one condition. What would that be? Why did you choose this moment to apply for the student council? I'd like you to tell me the reason for that. Gronk actually colored it. Did he send something from me coming here with Rikita? No, fortunately, Nagamu is not someone to sweat over the details. Both 2 pages. Wow. Perhaps he is genuinely interested in why Monaco's little sister wants to join the student council. You wouldn't say because you lost a bet to me, would you? Even if you tell the whole truth, you'd probably still be accepted into the student council, but you'd have no chance to earn Naga's trust ever again. Rock has no age filter. I had unresolved issues with my brother. I came to this school in order to resolve that. However, even after enrolling here, our relationship remained unchanged. My brother couldn't approve of me not growing at all. In the end, I wasted a year, barely being able to speak to him until he graduated. And were you able to settle things? Hi. In the last possible moment, we were able to reach an agreement. At that time, I finally became interested in the student council, the thing my brother devoted his whole school life to. I took the long road, but in the end, I want to walk the same path my brother had. Originally, Horikita had no intention of joining the student council. In other words, if I had to say whether this story is entirely true or not, I'd say partly no. If you layer many truths on your true feelings, the other's ability to tell true and false apart will become clouded. The path your brother walked. It's a rather interesting story. It seems cautious. Perhaps it had the opposite effect of not. Can I assume that means you intend on becoming student council president one day? Hi. Following my brother's footsteps like I mentioned. It's amazing that we can actually make colored manga like this in seconds nowadays. True. I intend to become student council president. Sheesh. In this situation, telling a simple lie would have left a bad impression, but Rita deliberately set the bar higher for herself, and I believe there was no lie in the words she spoke. She really did decide to join the student council to follow her brother. She seems to have made up her mind. I see. But Honami has already been working hard as a member of the student council for a year. You do understand that you are starting this race from a tremendous disadvantage, right? I don't think it's a lead that cannot be closed. Even if she doesn't resemble him that much, she really is Rikita Madoka's little sister. I feel a bit reluctant calling you Rikita. I might have called you that a few times before, but starting today, I'll call you Suzume, okay? Dozo. Honestly, we were struggling with the student council, since besides Honami, there were no other members joining from the second year. Welcome to the student council. From today onwards, I expect you to work tirelessly as a member, Suzume. His left hand. Yeah, what? But of course, I'll tell you something interesting to celebrate you joining the student council. In the history of the student council, every single president graduated from Class A. Keep that in mind while aiming for greater heights. It's kind of a wake up call to Rikita, who is currently stuck in Class D. Rest assured, I have no intention of graduating from anything other than Class A. Then show me that you are not just all talk. I'm Kiriyama, the student council vice president. Pleased to meet your acquaintances. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. From here onwards, Rika can observe Nagamo's methods with her own eyes. Immediately upon taking power, Nagamo introduced the OAA. He is steering the school towards becoming a meritocracy where individual prowess is key. Where individual prowess is key. This is the polar opposite of the traditional approach, where the class is a unit sharing a common destiny. Well then, Susan, as soon as all the paperwork is done, I'd like to introduce you to the rest of the student council members. Please wait here for a bit. Understood. Kiriyama, notify all the student council members. Okay. I wonder which approach is the correct one, Nagamo's or Manabu's. I couldn't come to a judgment just yet. How will Haruta perceive Nagamo's reforms, which have deviated significantly from the status quo established by Manga? It seems like Haruta was able to join the student council without incident. I guess my time to speak up has already passed. Rock actually removed her towel. Nah. Freaked out. Me sticking around won't get us any clues on that not yet. I'll head back. Okay. Yeah, the poet speak. Susan is tag along. Are you joining the student council too? A question that caught him off guard. What will Yanakoji's answer will be? What will Yanakoji's answer be? Okay! Oh, yes! Cute. Oh, get cat. Ooh. Very thematic of K. There is a side I only show to him. Cute. Right. Chapter 9. What are you playing at? Inviting him to join the student council. There's nothing strange about it now, is there? Miyata Koji was the one who Haruta Senpai had strong interest in. As long as I'll pass. I'm not the type for the student council thing. Miyata Koji. Student council duties had me busier than expected, but things have finally quieted down. So starting around summer, I plan on sparing some time for my underclassmen. For anyone reading Ninja, please don't try this at home. I'll have fun with you. Look forward to it. Declaration of war. No, it wasn't anything of that level. It was a tone used by someone in authority to command the weak. After that, Nagamo seemed like he's trying to figure out Kiriyama's intentions too. Kiriyama, who supports her Manabe, is someone who was trying to take Nagamo down. To take down Nagamo. Ever since I came here. He must have joined the meeting because he sensed the intention of Manabu's sister to join the student council. He might be planning to take some actions now that an opportunity presented itself. Looking at them, the difference between Nagamo and Kiriyama is clear as day. An emergency. Kay and I have a secret signal for our meetings, using the doorbell normally and knocking 3 times in an emergency. Since this is a dormitory with high traffic, we ask that we need different signals. Coming in, the elevator just stopped on this floor. I panicked. We can't keep this hidden forever. Yeah, I know, but I'm so relieved. Good to hear. Evenings get particularly crowded with all the students coming home. What dream you want? I wait. Want to do it? What's up with that? You're usually not so eager. Your left hand must be hard with that injury, right? I can boil water too, you know. Ah, cute girlfriend. I'll leave it to you then. Okay. I think I'll have some tea. What about you, Kiyotaka? The one thing about Reddit that was funny was the name Kiriyama being Bumiyama. Bumiyama? was amazing, and I'll never not think about that. She fell in love because of spread your legs. Let's see, coffee, tea, cocoa, and I'll have to say, what? Don't you have faith in me? I can brew things other than tea just fine. Coffee then. Okay, cute. Tsundere. I tried to lighten the load on you, but I guess it backfired. Oh yeah, I thought we could talk when we meet, but you have so many responsibilities. What's with this sudden change? You getting that perfect score in the math exam just made it even harder for me to tell them we were dating. What would happen if I openly admit that we are dating? So things will stay like this for a while? Can't be helped. It's like I'm dating you for status. I kind of hate it. Is that a bad thing? No, I wouldn't say that it's bad, but for example, dating a cute looking girl is, for example, dating a cute looking girl is also kind of a status symbol for guys, right? Wouldn't it be harsh telling them not to want that? While preferences and moods are universal and vary greatly, I've learned that that is true in most cases. Okay, am I cute? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What do you mean you're? Yes, you are cute, Kay. Kay, you are cute. Come on. Yes, very cute, adorable, kawaii. Crazy how when Kay reveals that she's dating Kyo is when the whole 1-5 shit went down, right? uh, you think I would want to date someone who isn't cute? Well, maybe. So cute. Oh my god, bro! This artist knows how to make cakes so adorable, especially with the chibis as well. So cute. Doki doki. Okay, the water. Me too. I think you're super cool too, Kyotaka. Aw, here you go. Thanks. Arigato. Doi itashimashite. Caf- Cafe au lait. Weren't you supposed to drink black tea? Now I'll have this. What were you doing during Golden Week? Nothing special in particular. Went to Keiyaku Mall. They were having a sale on summer clothing. Isn't it a bit early? It's still May. Not at all. Look, look. Here's the loot. Loot. This outfit matches with Sato-san's. Chatting about what happened at school and during holidays. Small talk about TV shows we usually watch. Look, limited time parfait. Parfait. How do you say it? And imagine Manny Pacquiao storming that dorm room. Nah. And limited time cake. Ramen too. Parfait. We are always eating. Switching quickly between various topics, long and short. Oh, my cafe au lait got cold. Sharing moments like this might seem pointless at first, but this is by no means a bad thing. Thanks to Kay, this drama. I watch it every week because I'm curious where it's going, but their romance is so frustratingly slow. Thanks to Kay, love is starting to make sense to me somehow, little by little. I should just make that final push. I still feel like Kyo did genuinely like Kay, even if it used. Yeah, I still do believe that Kiyotaka Ayanokoji did like Kay somehow, you know? He just doesn't know. I feel like he just doesn't know that he liked Kay in some aspects, you know? I mean, right now he's saying that little by little and all these things, like, he's enjoying it. But he just doesn't know that if that's, like a normal thing. The atmosphere inside the room began to shift. We're both becoming conscious about something. Doki doki! Nah, it's not just something. Okay. Yee! Okay. Wanting to touch, wanting to feel. Those feelings swell up within us, though we are not saying it out loud. Oh! 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 We know it's not this yet. We see it in each other's eyes. Uh, heal. Oh, God. Just in case, if I get rejected, that negative feeling starts to bubble up. Okay, so down bad. Anyway, even then, mm, ding dong. Ah, Ichika. I know you're the fucking brat who used the doorbell. Anyway, sheesh. Well, oh, the door? Wait here. Okay, I haven't been in contact with anyone besides Kay today. If someone were to visit, it would be Rita coming back from the student council meeting. Maybe someone from class. Senpai! Rob put his finger in her mouth. Nah, nah. Watashi. It's me. This brat. Amasawa. What a surprising turn of events. Now that I know she was involved with Hosen during that incident, I thought she would keep her distance. How did you get into this dorm? I came in with someone coming through the entrance. I thought I'd surprise you, senpai. And I wonder if your left hand is doing good. I got worried and came to check on you. Sweet mama. She's hitting at her own. She's hinting at her own involvement. Senpai, this would you open it for me? Nah, nah. Sinchi, I know if you're listening to this, Sinchi, I know you will fucking open the door. It's getting late. Why don't we push this to tomorrow? Besides, inviting a junior into my room, a kohai into my room, without any reason is problematic. The devil. I'm getting hungry. Maybe you could feed me while we are at it. Listen to what I say. I have the right to have you feed me, you know? You didn't already forget that I teamed up with Suda Senpai for the exam, did you? Too bad, I'm out of ingredients. The fridge is totally empty. Huh? Hontoni? Be sure to stock up properly. If you absolutely insist on today, how about we go shopping together? While we're out, Kay can leave the room. The date would be over, but I'd rather than Amasawa butting in on it. Hey, Kiyotaka. Jaja! I prepared today just in case this would happen. Well, so much for that. Koji. Doink. Did you place the bag where it couldn't be seen through the peephole? She perfectly cut off my escape route. Or perhaps, are you lying to me because you don't want me to go inside? Senpai, you're not alone, right? I was watching, you know. Ever since Karizawa senpai returned to the dorm, the whole time. If you won't let me in, maybe I should let my mouth slip about your secret relationship. Hamasawa might actually do it. Having our relationship exposed by someone else would be a wise choice considering K's future. We were so close. Aww. 4K. You'll get your kiss eventually, and then you'll get more than that. Anyway, I mean, Ichinose got like the most fatal blow of all time, but hey, guess I have no choice. Shikatanai. I'll close the door to open the lock. Okay. Messy clothing, none. Messy bed, none. Out of place school supplies, present. Even though a young couple has been behind locked doors all alone, isn't this actually unhealthy? I think they did it too. I mean, it was hinted, but I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it is true. Anyway, What the hell are you doing just barging in like this? Do you think it's okay to annoy your seniors like this? Senpai, am I a bother? No. Hey! The snake! I mean, the cat! Hamasawa's arrival completely blew away her neatness from earlier. Kay. Aw, poor Kay. You have to have heard. If we upset Hamasawa, she might reveal our relationship. Now, what's she doing? What's she doing? Ichino's stealing his V card would be really absurd. For real. Just stay quiet. I see. So you really weren't doing anything after all. Of course we were. Ah, come on. Don't just use Gyotaka's bed without permission. Yeah. This fucking brat. Anyway, is it okay for me to watch? Boring. I just sense that lewd vibe between you two. This girl. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, yo. This artist is insane. I might actually fucking save this image. I'm not gonna lie. Hey yo, hey yo. Nah, I'm down bad. Grab that panel. I was sure you were up to some illicit affair. I thought you were doing something naughty. Naughty, naughty. Hey, yo! Anyway, remove this! We want to see it! Remove this fucking panel here. Remove that. Artist, we know you've done shit. Gonna grok it again. Hey, yo! Anyway. Hey, yo! Hey, yo, nah, Ichika. Hey, yo, Ichika! Send this to Sinchi. I've already seen enough front and back. This girl, man, isn't this a bit overkill for everyday wear, senpai? The smile when she peeks is so funny. Okay. School rules forbid it, you know. Huh? Aren't school rules just for show? There are tons of couples openly dating and making out all over the school. You can even buy contraceptives at the convenience store, you know. Hey yo! Nah. When I tried to buy some, the clerk even looked the other way. Wasn't each traumatized from the past. Anyway, huh, they just ignore it. How the hell is she horny? uh, if such products weren't available, that would come with its own set of problems if something were to happen. I get that, but if you prohibit everything from young people who just want to enjoy their youth, they'll just end up running wild, wouldn't they? And if they end up getting pregnant, that would be a huge problem, don't you agree? You okay? Okay. I don't think I can keep up with this kid's conversation. So there you go. Ta-da! Please, anime, do not cut this part out. Do not cut this part out. Jajan! I love the repetitive slap, slap, slap. It's like it's echoing. Slap, boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah. Wait, what's it say? Love Sky? Even a T-Rex is elated with the feel. Nah, diabolical. Anime, anyways, translation is diabolical. I don't think we'll cut any Ichika scenes. Yeah, she's gonna be a fan favorite. Bet they should hire you as Amazawa's voice actor. Ain't no way. Ha! Okay. She doesn't read the room. A present from me. Oh, this girl, man. This fucking girl. Uh, anyway, wait. Alright. If the season is good, it'll be because of her. Alright, last chapter for today. It's no more, right? Don't forget the Giga Chad. It's that thing, right? So Kyotoko would use this too with me. Huh? XL T-Rex. Nah. Oh, it's so funny, bro. I've been looking at the voice actors for the first years and they'll have Leo creds. I'm happy that you people can shine. Yeah. Like I'm gonna lose his mind. Yeah, Cohen G. Cohen G the Giga Chad. Bro's gonna pop off in this season. XL. Roar. Even the T-Rex is elated with the view. Hey, yeah, with the fucking T-Rex illustrations. Nah, wait, is this added? I feel like these are added by the fucking translator. Ain't no way this is real, right? If this is real, holy shit. Uh, yeah, true. She is female comedy. I should know about his T-Rex. It's our little secret. This girl, bro. A gift from me, or rather, more like an apology, I guess. Yeah, okay, look okay. Yeah, they showered together. Don't think I recall you doing anything you need to apologize for. Oh, come on, that injury on your hand. I mean, I'm partly to blame, right? Okay. Huh? Eh? Really? So no. Right now, I really prefer if Kay would abstain from unnecessary comments. How much information I share with the people around me? Do I recognize Karizawa Kay as my girlfriend as someone worthy to discuss the Hosen incident with? A single reaction of surprise can be enough to let that information slip. Ayana Koji Senpai, I wonder if you may be misunderstanding me. Ayana Koji Senpai is, I am not your enemy, you know? Yeah, I know, you fucking brat. I see. I find that rather hard to believe. Hmm. Oh, I guess it's hard to get you to trust me. Then should I prove it, maybe? For starters, shall I guess what you are thinking, Senpai? Nah. There are so many panels that I actually want to save. I'm fucking gooning. Gooner motherfucker. Alright. The fuck is this, you gooner? What kind of freaking name is that? Amasawa Ichika. Amasawa Ichika helped with Hosen's plan, making the chance of success and the threat of my expulsion higher. Someone like that is not an enemy. Don't make me laugh. I don't remember much. It was when Chan came to visit. Ah, that was volume 7. Wait, no, that was volume 6. Volume 6. Volume 6. Right? 176, right? She has bigger thighs in light novel. Sounds about right. Nah, senpai. It's true, me and Hosington set a trap for you with that paring knife, petty knife. You saw right through our scheme and stopped Hosington before he managed to hurt himself. Well done, young man. But the reason you came to the right answer was because we went shopping together, right? At the kitchenware section, where I should have been lost as a new student, I chose a specific knife without a bit of hesitation. You sensed that something was off and checked if anyone else had bought that same kind of knife recently. They did it 100%. Doing so, you got to know that a student indeed purchased it, but surprisingly returned it immediately. That student being Hosington. Furthermore, you've learned that I was having private discussions with him around that time. My sharp-witted senpai grew even more wary of his actions, right? I see now. I was able to counter Hosen's trap by following the crumbs left behind by Amasawa. Was it all just a show to lead me on? In the end, both me and Hosen avoided being punished by the school, but seems like we were dancing in the palm of Amasawa's hand. They're so kind. Being suddenly made a bounty target, I just thought it would be so pitiful that you might get expelled without ever knowing why. Does this make you trust me now? You believe I'm not an enemy? So, Hamasawa Ichida, would an ordinary first year high school girl be really able to think this deeply? Uh, this abnormally what? This abnormally high observational skill is just like a white room student. Ah shit. Ah shit. I can imagine that, but if that's the case, why are you coming this close to me? What's the advantage in revealing your identity to me right here and now? Bruh, yo, Brooke is a freaking gooner as well. She might be unrelated to the White Room. Either way, her purpose remains unclear. In my mind, that makes Amasawa someone to watch out for. Nah, I've been here listening quietly, but someone tried to get Kiyotaka expelled? What's going on? I haven't told anything to Kay besides the injury, neither about the incident with Hosen, nor about this high reward special exam. But now that she heard it, I suppose I can't keep quiet about this anymore. Oh, ayan ko, senpai. You haven't told your girlfriend? It actually follows. So, did Kurizawa senpai not hear anything about the 20 million prize either? What? Even? What? What's going on? Explain. What? 20 million prize? Is that related to Kiyotaka's injury? Oh shit. I thought you asked your boyfriend about it later. Nah, senpai. She's deliberately choosing her words to be provocative. We were in such a great mood just moments ago, and now I'm left out. What? I'm left out cold. This kiddo is surely here to make fun of me. Okay. Kyotaka. Later, I will make you explain everything. Yes, ma'am. This situation, Yokai. For me, who is currently in the middle of learning about romance, this must have been something with a high level of difficulty. Yeah, this panel okay is so good. Ah, I'm so thirsty. I'd like a coffee too. I'm sorry, Chica's sudden visit. For a while after that, it created a rift in my relationship with Kay. Mid-June, Ayanakoji-kun. I told you it really was Ayanakoji-kun walking ahead. Ohayo, Ohayo, Ohayo. Korizawa-san, isn't your face a bit red? It's been a month already, but I still haven't found the right timing for a kiss. We've had a few in-room dates, but whenever the mood started to set, an invisible wall kept us apart. Man, Amasawa, if this is what she had in mind, she's definitely demonic. Maybe even demon without the ick. Because you got that shit. Well, there is no need to rush. When Kay shows her willingness to break down this wall herself, our relationship will naturally progress to the next step. That would be more beneficial to Kay's emotional growth. Yo! I mean, isn't it hot already this morning? Yeah, I heard it's supposed to hit 30 degrees. Sounds way too strong. I probably should have put on sunscreen. This guy is so dazzlingly blue. Ohaya Ayanokoji Senpai. Oh shit. Beneath the boundless sky, the one who called out was Namaste. Alright. That's about it. For now at least. But yeah. Uh yeah, whenever the next chapter release, I'll read it. But for now, that is it for Flash from Daily Year 2 manga. Not Sky. Uh, Chapter 11 is not out on in English yet, but yeah, we'll definitely read it when the time comes. And also, we'll be reading the light novel next time, audiobook and with the PDF. So yeah, we're starting off with volume 5 of year 2. Ooh, you didn't see the Ichika down bad panels, Shinji. There are so many. I hope the anime adapts them well. There's audiobooks for class. Yes, there are a lot of them, like all of them. But yeah, yeah, you missed all of Ichika's scenes. All right. Well then, um, I think that does it about it for this stream. Like I said, much shorter, but I have to make it short. It got a bit longer. I didn't say anything. It just came back. I wouldn't get spoiled. Reddit reactions. All right. You know what? Let's do a little bit of it. Classroom delete Reddit. All right. Oh shit. Oh God, no. Ah, frick. All right. This will be fun. We're gonna do it a little bit, right? All right. Season 4, 16 episodes. Yay. What the fuck? These are some random ass shit. Okay, what? Why? What the what the fuck are these what the fuck are these edgy teenagers doing? That sub is insane. Alright then. Most logical distribution would be volume 1, 4 episodes, volume 2, 2 or 3 episodes, volume 3 and 4, maybe 7 or 8 episodes, volume 4.5, 3 or 2 episodes. They want to be like him? I need 10 chapters for. Women 10! Isn't it possible? Volume 1 is 3 episodes. I know the premiere is 4 episodes, but if I remember, not much happened in volume 1. Apart from the end, it would be good. It would be a good climax for the premiere, but it also wouldn't be bad if it covered some at the beginning of volume two. Yeah. All right. I actually, after reading the manga, that's what I thought as well. I think the first four episodes will cover volume one as a whole, and also some parts of volume two, like the aftermath of the exam. I feel like they're gonna cover that, especially the reactions of the people, of the students in the class. I feel like that's what they're gonna do, you know, and then probably leave us on a cliffhanger, like when he goes back to the classroom. I think that's the right option. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how they adapt it. Okay. Okay. Sounds like a threat at this point. Okay. Animated by Studio Lurch is sounds like a threat at this point. Okay, sure, buddy. If they have to cut stuff, I hope it's not. It's from Volume Two, since I'm pretty sure most of Volume Two is either set up for Volume Three or cut from Volume 1. Wow. The first part of Volume Two is like the reaction, the aftermath. Yeah. Lurch, not bad studio. Light novels are harder in general, and the quality usually depends on the producers. Compare shows under Lurch with different producers like Toilet Bound, Hanako, and Assassination Classroom. April 1 foreshadowing is a literary device. Everyone Fool's joke doesn't apply in anime. Exactly. I meant like the audience would be fooled as like Doom posting that it would be bad on second thought. The joke sucks ass. Okay, thank you, buddy. Me telling the truth is insane. All right, this one. Holy shit! What the fuck? I didn't even see that. Yes, finally, good news. Now, for the bad news, we have to wait for another 26 days. No. Okay. 4.5 needs at least two, and two and a half, and volume two should be one and a half. Huh? But I agree, maybe mine is too much for the anime exam. Yes, it is too much. I think 6 or 7 episodes is fine for the anime exam arc. So this time for sure, no need to worry about butchering in content. 4.5, one of my most anticipated moments is Kia playing the piano. That scene is getting butchered. How would you know? How would you know that already? They only have to grab the sound from YouTube and put it on the episode. I don't know how someone can butcher that. Uh, why would it be butchered? That scene has an illustration and is followed up by the fourth season's antagonist conclusion scene. How many episodes? 16. Not the best, but not bad either. Yeah. 16 episodes only. 16 episodes only, 26 days. Good news. Uh, who the fuck was saying weird episode count? It seems pretty normal to me. No, it's not normal. I mean, it's weird because most anime don't do 16 episodes. It's usually 12. Yes, exactly. Or 24 episodes. Must be it. Because after knowing the episode count, I was on my way to see if anime have 16 episodes because it didn't strike odd for me too. But initially, by weird, I previously thought it'd be really less. So, what? You said 6 or 7? Uh, the island exam. It's fine for having 6 or 7 episodes of that. There's no point in making it 10 or 9. Like that's too much. All right, guys, chill out. Nice, nice hype for this season. Stop it, Sinchi. No, 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 no. No brain rot. We're done with that shit. What the fuck? One episode for fuck. What the fuck is this ridiculous shit? All right. Yeah, some unexpected good reviews. Interesting. Interesting. What? The adaptation is not looking good for Volume 10 4.5. I see. Hmm. Interesting. Gang, tell me, are we saved or are we cooked? All right, buddy. Interesting. It's all in the matter of managing the pacing at this point. When Volume 12 came out, that sub was a mess. Really? Unless they really know what to include and what not to include. That putting two birds with one stone worth of content is likely. No matter how you slice it, the series is full of dialogue, and you can't sell that in an anime unless you have great production. They can be creative with it, but they don't have that kind of budget. Now do they? Well, regardless, it's more than enough, and can't wait to watch Peep. 16 is the sweet spot. I hope the animation doesn't suck. Yeah. I hope they adapt everything from year two. Hopefully, season 5 and 6 are year two. I mean, it is year two. What are you talking about? Season 5 and 6 are year two. What? It's always gonna be 3 seasons adaptations for each year. Finally, not a season with only 12 to 13 episodes. Nice. Uh, so if the fourth season does well, we might get a fifth season too. Since I'd love to see the third year. Wait, first semester means till what? 4.5, bro. Yes, 4.5. Bro, do they? Oh, you see what I'm saying? People forget. People have forgotten that the first semester arc ended technically in volume 4, but the aftermath results of first semester arc is in 4.5. So technically, it's up to 4.5. The start of the second semester is volume 5. How can they fucking forget that anyway? The readers, man. And by the way, I'm not really caught up. All right, I'm not fully caught up with the light novels, and yet I'm the one who knows what semester in each volumes are. Anyway, uh, hopefully, if one volume has to be sacrificed, it's volume 2. Many people don't like volume 2, huh? I mean, it has good comedy bits. Anyway, all in all, animation needs to at least what? Okay, well, bro, do not ever mention this fucking thing in Clash of Theory. Thank you. Literally a piss poor comparison. For one, this isn't an action anime, and two, every action-based sequence they put out, no matter how short or long, was better than OPM season 3. So what even is the random OPM mention? Yes, thank you. Someone on Reddit actually has a fucking brain. Someone on this subreddit actually has a fucking brain. Wow, unbelievable. Well, we actually have some good reactions. Holy shit, not what I expected. Maybe this isn't the subreddit that's toxic. All right. What? We are so locked. What do you mean? Huh? What? What phrase is that? Anyway, surely they adapted properly this time, right? Kind of want more, not gonna lie. I mean, a lot of people do, but it's what we got. And plus, we have to be grateful about this because it's probably more than enough. You know, some has to be sacrificed. It's inevitable at this point. Some has to be sacrificed, but hey, It's better this way than being, crammed into 13 fucking episodes. Yeah. All right. Um, I think that's about it. All right. Um, now we need at least 51. I hit the number 13 at this point and make half of them filler full beach. And then the fans are still gonna fucking complain. Too much fan service. Yeah. All right. Well, that is the reaction of the people. Yeah. All right. Let's see this one. NTR netorare, or as we call it, cheating to someone. You're getting cheated. You're getting cucked. Yeah. I mean, there are two different things: netorare and netori. Yeah. All right. Let's see this one. This post. Am I the only one who thinks season 4 may end in volume 4? I've been thinking about the pacing, and honestly, I'm not sure. 16 episodes would be enough if they only adapt up to volume 4. Usually, the point 5 volumes aren't that critical to the main plot. Volume 4.5 is different. It has way too many important events, and if they rush it, a lot of nuance and build-up will be lost. As for volumes 3 and 4, those are action heavy and intense. I'd say at least 4 episodes combined just to handle the island exam dynamics properly. Volume 2 is probably the only one that could be reduced to around 3 episodes max, since it mainly builds up towards the island exam. That's why I'm wondering, what if they move Volume 4.5 into a movie? What? Or even a later season. Volume 4 already has enough impact and tension to serve as a strong and shocking season finale. No, by going forward, so those can't simply be skipped or saved for later. The parts that set up later volumes can be used. Yes, thank you. This is true. 4.5 is inevitably going to be in season 4. Like, there's no denying it's just going to be facts. All right, they're gonna adapt it to 4.5. Let's be real here. But yeah. Anyway, I think that does it about it for this stream. There is no more to say. Okay. Imagine this season of Classroom Movie is gonna fully adapt here to semester. Nah, nah. Imagine the episode count would be 14. All right. One episode added. Okay. Um, there are no more things to add. Also need to sleep because holy shit, I'm also late again to sleep. So my mom's gonna be mad at me. I told her that I'll sleep early, but I didn't. But yeah. Anyway, that is it for this stream. No stream tomorrow. Literally no Wuthering Waves. No nothing. No stream at all. Right. As for a Thursday, we're gonna have to stream Wuthering Waves at the evening. Let's play the Jesus storyline, considered worst one, and then Friday no stream again, and then Saturday we'll talk about the advanced reading. Yeah, short stream. It's actually average. The runtime, the duration of the stream is actually average. But yeah, the reason why it got longer was because Sugoi Light actually replied quickly on my question, and unexpectedly, the doom that we've been waiting for is actually has actually come true. But yeah, anyway, that's it. Well, yeah, there's nothing much else to talk about now because we now know the episode count and then we know that the production timeline is holy shit for Clash of Daily season 4. You know, it's normal, but like for Lurch's timeline, I remember seeing with Studio Project next season where they're adapting 2 volumes in 12 to 13 episodes. Yeah, the difference. Yeah, it just I wonder if those light novels are different from Clash of Daily because Clash of Daily it's more on inner monologues, inner thoughts. The way they tell a story is based on POV, based on Ayana Koji's POV, based on Kei's POV, based on Suzuna's POV, etc. But for 86, I know because I've seen some, uh, 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 words from the books of 86. Obviously, I had to take a look. The way the story is written is based on third perspective, third POV, so third person view. So it's like a narration. It's not based on inner monologues. There's literally no one telling a story, like no one telling their perspective. Sometimes there is going to be a POV, perspective, um, but most of the time it's just third person view. They're like it's a narrator, it's a narration. It's not based on inner monologue. So I don't know how it is for other light novels, but yeah. I mean, Gimai Seikatsu, Days with My Stepsister, also is a POV inner monologue, series light novel. So that's why I'm really, quite surprised. And Gimai Seikatsu, Days with My Stepsister, anime adapted 4 volumes. They had to adapt 4 volumes into 12 episodes. It was 12 episodes, right? But yeah, they adapted each volume in 3 episodes per volume. So yeah, I don't know how it is for other light novels, but yeah, that's what I know. It based on my light novel collection. So yeah, I had to take a look, obviously, because I had to see the difference between Clash of Delete and other light novels. So yeah. Anyway, that is about it for this stream. Hope you all enjoyed the reading session and the surprising, shockingly news of Sugoi Light. Bro gave us a hint that it's not better than the previous seasons. So yeah. Anyway, MNS Shadow Anime is good. Yeah, I mean, light novel reader says otherwise. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, enjoy the news. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys next time. It's been a pretty, you know, average stream duration, but yeah. Anyway, I will be seeing you guys on Wuthering Waves. So if you guys are gonna be there, but yeah. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed the news and some unexpected news from Subway Light. Yeah, anyway, see you guys next time. Bye bye. Peace out.